everybody. My name is Kerry Decker, and welcome to another edition of the NightLife Show. It's good to see you here once again. Tonight, we've got a very special edition of our program tonight. It's our 5th anniversary. That's right, we're beginning our 5th year here on Cablevision. It's hard to believe. But we have got an exciting 30 minutes all set for you tonight, and I think you're really going to enjoy them. So stick around right here for the next 30 minutes of the NightLife Show.
Hi there. My name is Kerry Decker, and this is the first broadcast of a program called NightLife. Now, I know that you're watching cable TV right now, and you're probably saying, oh no, here's another one of those community programs again, and you're going to be bored by watching the same individual for the whole half hour through, either talking about politics or who knows what, how to fix an automobile engine. Well, that's not going to be the case this time, because we've got something entirely new, entirely different, and I think something which has should have come along a long time ago, but this is the first time out, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Here we go once again. Hello there, this is Kerry Decker, and welcome to the NightLife Show. NightLife, Central Florida's only television show about television. And it's great to see you all once again. We are here each and every week at this time for a half hour, and I hope that you'll tune in. I hope that you'll tell your friends also to tune into our show here each and every week as we learn more and more about this fascinating world of television. Hi there. Next half hour as we begin an all-new season right here on the NightLife Show. A little bit extra and everything because it's our 4th anniversary. We're beginning our 4th year here on Orange Cablevision. It's hard to believe that we've been doing this show this long, but it's true. So I thought that we would put together a small 4th anniversary cake and kind of share it with all of you out there, because I owe it to all of you folks out there and all the ideas and things that you've supplied to us over the years to enable to put this show on once every single week at this time.
Thank you very much, and welcome to another edition of the NightLife Show, Cablevision's only television program about television. And it's so good to see you here once again. We took a little look back at those past openings of our previous 4 seasons here on the NightLife Show. Kind of strange to look back, believe me. But it is good that you could join us here for this half hour. This is our weekly get-together of all the area video files. That is, people who are interested in home videotape recording. And that's all of us out there. And I thought tonight, well, we dressed up a little bit extra here and everything. And I thought that we'd kind of go over, as we do every time at this year, to welcome you back to another season of the NightLife Show and to explain maybe a little bit more detail what the NightLife Show is about, number one, and second of all, what we have in mind and planned out for you in this coming season, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. One thing which probably struck you as you first saw this show, that you said, you may have noticed the title slide, which said the NightLife Show in stereo. And of course, that is something super special, which is happening this year to television season. And that is stereo broadcasting. That's right, NBC is going to be the first one to do it. Oh, that's right. The NightLife show, once again, is your first program of the season to be broadcast in stereo, and it's locally produced. How about that? Which is something which is very unusual. We are recording this tonight in 2-track stereo sound. Now, I have to admit, there is a possibility that you are not hearing this in stereo, because a lot of the cable systems are not prepared and not equipped to do this yet. But there is a possibility that this is happening, so whatever type of amplifiers and stuff you may be using, I would suggest you switch them on so you'll get the full stereo effect of tonight's show, which I think is, in a way, I was going to say it's a first, but that's not really true. I think it was during 1981 we started doing a few stereo shows. We didn't make a big deal about it back then, but we recorded a couple of our programs in 2-track audio, beginning with a show that we did with Mr. Randy Watkins. If you remember, we did an interview with him as he showed us the digital audio laser discs, which are currently out, and we did an interview with him. Well, that was actually our first stereo program, but we have, of course, save that program in stereo, and one of these days when stereo becomes commonplace, we will start playing back some of these previous shows. But once again, the NightLife show right here is the first program on your cable system to have a stereo program. We locally produced, and we will take that honor. We certainly will. You know, one of the things of the NightLife show, of course, is to look for your home videos out there, stuff that you have produced yourself. Maybe it is a short musical video, or perhaps you've done a comedy or something like that, outer space type of program. Well, we would like to hear from you, because we would like to put your home video production on the air. That is one of the main things of the NightLife show, is to get your work on the air, because you know television time is tough. It is difficult to get to, and we have our half hour here every week, so why don't you use us as a vehicle to get your production on the air? All your friends and everything have seen it on your home screens. Now it's time to show it to everybody. And it's very simple. All you have to do is write us first. Let me know what you got out there, okay? Here is that address. There we go. It's the NightLife show, Post Office Box 7194, Orlando, Florida 32854. That's the NightLife show, Post Office Box 7194, Orlando, Florida 32854. Okay? Please write to me. Also, if you have any comments or opinions about the show, or something that you would like to see in the future, we would like to put it on the air for you, but let me hear from you first. And I would like to thank all of you people who have been writing to us here at NightLife. It certainly is gratifying to hear you. And of course, also those who are in Orlando here and stop in at Frank's Photo Supply and see me and chat with me and everything and give your opinions. It's good to see you in person and be able to talk to you as well about some opinions about the show. So it has worked out real well over these years, and I certainly do appreciate it. Another thing that I would like to say also, that maybe the local Orlando people may not be aware of this, but over this past year we are also being seen by the Viacom cable people up in Cleveland, Ohio, and I believe it's Channel 29 up there, and they have been very, very kind in showing our programs up there each and every week, and they are kind of like on a month delayed basis. They are actually seeing the show a week later than what the people of Orlando is seeing it. Or should I say to my Cleveland friends that the people in Florida saw this program a week ago. However it works out, I want to thank the folks up there at Viacom for being so nice and showing our programs up there. And we have got some more deals working possibly in the New Orleans area and maybe a few more areas here that we can get the NightLife show out to the people. So I do want to thank those people up there, as well as the people down here of Cablevision of Central Florida, who have put up with us for 5 years, or beginning our 5th year down here. And it certainly is a pleasure to work with them down here also, and to have kept this program going each and every week. It is difficult, but it is a lot of fun anyway, and I really appreciate it. So all you folks up north, and those of you here in Orlando, I want to thank you very much for all of the kind and inspiration and letters that you have given us over these past 4 years. It's been a lot of fun. Now, a couple other things I want to mention. As I mentioned, of course, this is our first stereo broadcast. Now, that is going to be a big thing coming up this fall and in the next year and everything, actually, also. NBC is going to be the first one, and you know that these stereo receivers are already being sold. I know Sony has one out. I happened to go through the Sears catalog the other day, and I noticed that Sears has a stereo TV receiver available, and the Radio Shack people, they've got one also. You can even buy it with speakers and everything. So stereo TV is going to be the first big news of our new season, which I think is going to be very exciting. And of course, our stereo cablecast here is one of the leaders of this new type of technology which is coming out. So that makes it all the more exciting, I think, for all of us out there. So maybe one of these years we'll be able to get the converters, and maybe we'll do a in-depth test report once stereo broadcasting becomes commonplace. We'll see what's happening, and as well as how the cable people are answering the call for stereo sound this coming year. So your TV sets, your hi-fi units, be it beta hi-fi or your VHS hi-fi units, all now happening to come out in stereo, which is exciting, I think. Also, for this coming year, you may have noticed it already, but we have, I would guess, what you could call a new set. We have a new background here behind us. And actually, we are in a different part of the house here than what we were before. As I've often mentioned in past years, the NightLife show comes directly from my home through the cable system and out to you people out there. And we did some redecorating around here, and we found that we are now, instead of being over there, we are now over here. And so we've got some different backgrounds, but we had kind of a not very interesting background back there before, and we had the old bookshelves and everything else. So what we have done is we have put together a nice sunrise in color, and it just kind of flows out from over here, doesn't it? And so that's worked out pretty good. I think we're going to stay with that for a while, so this is going to be pretty good. And coming up next month sometime, we are going to have Mr. Chris Pearson has been working on some new opening titles and everything for the show, so you'll be seeing them coming along in the oncoming months. So we have got that planned as well. Got a lot of interesting stuff which is coming up this year. I'm even going to say that we're going to be doing a program about 8mm video. Now this is something new which was introduced September 1st, 1984 by the Eastman Kodak Company. And this, of course, is a brand new video format. It's not beta, it's not VHS, but it's 8mm, which is like quarter-inch videotape. Very, very small cassettes. And you will see a multitude of video cameras which have the tape right into the camera itself, which is going to be fantastic. We have these nice small 4-pound video cameras with built-in video recorders, and then you just take the unit home and you can either play it directly into your set or copy it off or whatever. Now we will be doing a program on the 8mm video, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, those of you who send in video clips, be they beta, VHS, 3/4-inch, we can now also accept the Kodak video 8mm system as well. We will be able to copy some of your tapes, so we're going to be anxious to see what some of these things look like. And coming up the next month or so, we will be doing a test report on the 8mm video system. So I think 8mm video is going to be something to be reckoned with in future years. Remember, this is the first model, first steps which are coming out. And you wait and see. I think you're going to see some exciting stuff ahead for 8mm video. And of course, we will be here to report it to you, and we will probably be the first ones in the area to show you what 8mm video really looks like and what it's like. We've got some exciting things planned. We're actually going to show 8mm video over the air to you, so I think that's going to be really super. So we're going to be looking forward to that. we do, I'd say on a semi-regular basis this coming year here on NightLife show, is where Gary Herman and Ray Glasser get together, and we have a segment called the Cleveland Tech Report. Now, these are two fellows with a VCO up in Cleveland, Ohio, and they send us reports as to what's the latest, some of the new techniques, what's happening in the world of home video, maybe satellite television, editing, new equipment, types of tape. A lot of very interesting stuff that has been sent our way by Mr. Ray Glasser. And he is with us here again tonight, and I think that he wants to show you a few ideas that he has for the upcoming season, some very exciting ideas, I may add.